We've been told for years that losing fat is the key to getting healthy. Step on the scale, eat less, move more, burn fat. But what if I told you that focusing only on fat loss is a mistake? In fact, it could be making you weaker, slower, and even unhealthier, especially as you age. In this video, we're breaking down the real story, muscle versus fat, and what actually matters for your health, your metabolism, and your longevity. Excess body fat, especially visceral fat around the organs, is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and inflammation. But the problem isn't trying to lose fat, it's how we lose it, and what we sacrifice in the process. Most people go into a calorie deficit, skip strength training, and end up losing both fat and muscle. That's not progress. That's compromise. Muscle isn't just for looks. It's one of the most metabolically active organs in your body. It burns calories at rest. It stores glucose and helps regulate blood sugar. It produces anti-inflammatory compounds called myokines. It supports your joints, bones, posture, and overall mobility. And as you age, muscle becomes the difference between independence and fragility. That's why it's not just about losing fat. It's about protecting and building muscle mass. When someone loses weight too fast, or with crash diets, they often lose more muscle than fat. The result? Slower metabolism, hormonal imbalances, increased chance of weight regain. A body that looks skinny fat, low weight, but still high fat percentage. You're lighter on the scale, but weaker, hungrier, and more vulnerable to disease. That's not health. That's a trap. So if weight alone doesn't tell the story, what does? Body composition, the ratio of muscle, fat, and water in your body. It tells you how much of your weight is functional, protective tissue, and how much is just stored energy. Two people can weigh the same, but have completely different health profiles based on their muscle versus fat ratio. That's why we need to stop obsessing over weight and start tracking muscle. So here's what really matters. Eat to support your muscle. Train with resistance. Don't fear the scale, but don't trust it blindly. Track your progress with body composition, not just weight, because muscle is active. It supports your metabolism, your strength, your aging process, and your overall quality of life. If you're losing weight but losing muscle in the process, you're going the wrong way. Fat loss might be a short-term goal, but muscle is the long game. Build it, protect it, track it. That's how you win not just the scale, but your future. If this helped you shift your mindset, hit like, subscribe, and follow for more content on body composition, longevity, and muscle health.